Every morning, Bruce spins a top and pulls out a gun. If the top keeps spinning, he'll shoot himself. As a dream thief, the top helps him tell reality from dreams. Their target is Frank, heir to an energy empire. Jack bribes an airline, and 5 of them board Frank's flight. Under the influence of a sedative, they pull Frank into the first dream level, a rainy city where time moves 20 times slower than in reality. They kidnap Frank in the dream, but trigger his subconscious defenses. Armed guards attack, Jack gets injured, the team hides in a factory. Because they used a heavy sedative, dying here means falling into limbo. They must finish the mission quickly. Jess pretends to be Frank's uncle, claiming they were both kidnapped. He plants the idea that Frank's father didn't want him to take over the company and tells him there's a will hidden in a safe. Meanwhile, Bruce puts on a headset and implants a string of numbers in Frank's mind. As they exit the level, Bruce asks the chemist to stay behind and cover their escape from the guards. The rest go deeper into the second level, a luxury hotel. Time here is 20 times slower than the first dream. Bruce traps Frank and convinces him he's dreaming, posing as a security guard from his subconscious. Frank remembers being kidnapped with his uncle. Why is he now in a hotel? Bruce guides him to recall the numbers planted in the first dream and leads him to a room filled with dream equipment. Jess appears again as the uncle, claiming he staged the kidnapping to stop Frank from dissolving the company. Bruce tells Frank to enter the uncle's dream for answers. Frank agrees. Poppy stays behind. They inject another sedative and enter the third dream, a snow-covered hospital. This is where the final idea must be planted, but the defense is strong. Bruce sends Frank to find the safe while he distracts the guards. Back in the first dream, the chemist crashes the car while fleeing, affecting the second level too. In the hotel, Poppy fights guards in a spinning hallway. Jess and Frank infiltrate the fortress, with Bruce providing sniper cover. Suddenly, Bruce's wife appears and shoots Frank. Years ago, Bruce and his wife built a shared dream world, but living too long between reality and dreams blurred their minds. Eventually killed herself, convinced it wasn't real. Now, in every mission, she sabotages Bruce at critical moments. Frank falls into a coma from the gunshot, and Jack, fatally wounded, slips into limbo. Annie suggests building another dream level to rescue Frank's consciousness. Time there would be 20 times slower again. It wasn't part of the original plan, and no environment was built ahead. Still, Bruce injects himself and enters the fourth lev, a world he once created with his wife. They find Frank on a balcony. Annie and Frank fall back into the third level. Bruce stays behind to search for Jack. Frank wakes and enters a room, his father's hospital room. On his deathbed, his father tells him to be his own man, then points to a safe. Frank opens it. Inside is a pinwheel from his childhood. The mission is a success. Everyone begins to wake up. They finally return to the first level. Bruce, however, drowns, lost forever in limbo. Due to copyright restrictions, this is all the content I am able to show.